Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's your girl Fee on YouTube, and this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. As you all know, if you don't know, this is a pro boxer, pro Jesus loving channel. And over here, before I do anything, before I say anything, I first give thanks unto the Lord. It's just something that I do over here. That's my intro. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, did you miss me? Did you miss your girl? I miss you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much hanging in there with me, bearing with me. I ain't really been interested in coming on here like doing too much of talking about the sport. So when I'm in that mode, I don't like to come on here and force it. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to talk about Claressa Shields and Layla Ali, who they officially are into it. And Layla Ali is with the shits now. You know what I'm saying? Claressa has officially took her there. She went on this whole rant about how, it's always light-skinned women, that's hating on her, and she looks better than all of the funny-looking light-skinned women and this and that and the other. And if that's how she feel, that's how she feel. I ain't here to negate that. You know what I'm saying? I do know that there is an underhanded sneakiness about women who are lighter that they never fess up to, that I have witnessed, that they do have a secret animosity towards, beautiful brown skin and dark skin women. And just because, let's just say this, I'm talking about some stuff that, a lot of y'all wouldn't understand, but it's okay. Try to keep up. Let's just face it, the more melanin in your skin, melanin is what gives it the complexion, and also some genetic things too, and health wise things too, but it's mostly known widely for it, the pigmented of the skin. The more melanin, it has an essence to it. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the real fly girls coming up in the hood, a lot of them were the beautiful brown skin and the dark skin women with the bamboo earring. They just carried a certain essence. Always have, always will. It just is what it is. The light brights and the yellow bananas and even the caramels like me, caramels, we kind of can go either way. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that we don't carry. You know what I'm saying? I like to think I carry about 50% of it because I grew up with a beautiful black woman, dark-skinned woman, and from my mother's house, everybody's brown skin, dark skin women. You know what I'm saying? So I took on the essence just by influence. From my father's house, that's the foreign side. So, I took everything from that side, but not essence. The essence of a black woman definitely came from the influence of my mother and my cousins and my aunts and, the black women that I grew up around from my mother's house, right? So I got a first-hand look, at the structure of a beautiful black woman from the perspective of, I'm a mixed girl. So as a mixed girl, mother being, black or whatever. And I just took in that essence and I seen yellow bananas hate. You know what I'm saying? I did. And I call them yellow bananas. I ain't trying to be funny. I seen the light brights and all of that. I seen them hate. You know what I'm saying? They always want to put their self as top tier automatically and say, well, the dark skinned girls always hating on me, this and that and the other. But no one never really talked about how the light brights hate as well. It's always, and then when dark skinned women bring it to their attention, brown skinned women bring it to the forefront, then we want to pull a colorist card and then we want to say, oh, she just hating because, the light and complexion don't make you look better. I ain't trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? It's a rap chick now. She ain't nothing attractive about her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny. She's not an attractive woman. You know what I'm saying? But, when you that light bright, everybody is just, I guess, and being light bright is maybe easier on the eyes. Like I said, brown skin, dark skin women are full of essence, and sometimes it comes off to people, too bold and too in your face. But that's the essence of a beautiful black woman. It is what it is. Okay, I'm saying all that to say this. Okay, Claressa Shields saying that I do feel like she get a lot of hate. I do feel like Alicia, Baumgartner did hate on Claressa. because she came out of nowhere saying she want to fight her. She ain't got no knockout ratio and all this old type of shit like this right here. And then when Claressa caught her ass out and jumped in her face, you know, Alicia started pulling the ugly card and pulling that she looked better than her card and you want to be like me card and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. And I do feel like Alicia Baumgartner may feel like she looked better than, you know what I'm saying, Claressa. And Alicia Baumgartner, she is a nice looking woman. And I love Alicia Baumgartner. But I know the complex on a light skin when I see it a million miles away. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, Claressa, she's just now finding her confidence as a woman. You could tell she dealt with some insecurities coming up. And now she's official in who she is. And it definitely helps that she has a man on her side. A married man, but she has a married man on her side that's helping push her forward in her confidence and in her sensuality and in her sexuality and her femininity. You know what I'm saying? Which is what men are, you know, supposed to do. So salute Papoose for that. He know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? I hope that, you know, he moves on from the marriage with his wife so that he can go ahead and be with Claressa and it don't look so bad on her. Because at the end of the day, that also tarnishes Claressa's light, whether she wants to admit it or not. Messing with a married man, it's not a good look. It don't look good. It never looked good. I already did a video on the 3 types of women that people just don't let slide, and one of them ain't a hoe. I know y'all hoes like that. I know y'all excuse me, I know y'all women like to think that men hate hoes. No, hoes been around since the beginning of time. Prostitute, all that. Men love hoes. They'll never admit they love them. That's why they love them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not one of them. Being a bad mother, messing with married women, and being dirty. Those are the 3 type of women that fall up under that category of just women. You know, I did a video on it. You go back and look at it. So anyway, Layla Ali said some things and said, hey, how you gonna sit back and honor my dad, but you don't honor his daughter? And to that, Layla Ali, nobody don't gotta honor you. She can honor your father all she wants to. You ain't accomplished nowhere near what your father accomplished. I know that you did make a name for yourself in the sport, but as far as paving the way and really busting doors down and things like that, you know, there were women before you, like the coal mine's daughter and all those other type of women. It was women before you. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't what made you who you was your father. So the fact that she's honoring your dad and saying that she wants to do the things that your father did, I guess, which is basically paved the way and open the door for women to come behind her and really set the standard for getting money, for being, I think she's the first female undisputed in 3 different divisions and things like that. Like, she's the one that's done that stuff. Layla, you haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? So she don't gotta go through you to honor your father. We all can go and honor Muhammad Ali without you, baby girl. I'm sorry. So you wrong for that. Let's call a thing, and that thing is wrong. You off. You know what I'm saying? Claressa is the one that's gonna look like, you know, whether we like her or not, whether y'all like her or not, you know, whether, you know what I'm saying? She messing with a married man or not, she's still doing her the nizzle. You know what I'm saying? She's still that girl. And we not going to take away from who she is to the sport. Because, you know, you feel like she need to, you know, she talks about you, but she honor your father. Y'all two, you and your dad. You know what I mean? So, yeah. To Layla, if you ain't gonna fight Claressa, we don't care what you guys say. We don't want to see that chatty patty shit. Y'all, they gonna get in the ring and fight, then we good. You know what I'm saying? You already said you ain't coming out of retirement, and I don't blame you. Rest up, baby girl, with your husband, beautiful woman. You know, Claressa doing her thing. You know, attractive woman. You know what I'm saying? With her, you know, y'all keep that talking to a minimum, because y'all ain't finna fight, and that aggravates me when we know we ain't gonna get a fight out of a lot of these fighters, but they want to do the chatty patty. You know what I mean? So we good on that. You know. So yeah, so Claressa responded back to that and was like, you know, it's always these whatever's hate on me, this and that. And I do believe that they might have, you know, because that entitlement amongst the light skins. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, you know, fortunate for Claressa, she's the one that got the accolades. She's the one that got the talent, the power, and all that stuff like that. And Claressa, you are that girl. So here's what I need you to do. Relax. If you will. I would love to see you just relax. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see you relax and just enjoy papoose. You don't care what nobody think about it. Okay, that's fine. It's between you, him, and God and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your man. Stop responding to the haters. We know how you feel. You that girl. Nobody can't tell. Light skin, brown skin, dark. Nobody can't take it from you. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of us out here that appreciate you and what you bring to the sport. You ain't got to prove nothing to us. I feel like you always, you know, responded to the negativity, but the people that really go to bat for you and that are truth tellers and really do like, you know, that try to, you know what I'm saying, help you with critical thinking skills when it comes to dealing with these, you know, these haters. You don't want to respond to that, but you always responded to the negativity, and that's one of the things that you know, that disparages me about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Let's focus on the positivity, girl. But anyway, you know, moving on. So, it's looking like we might get a Canelo and a Terence Crawford too. I think it says September of 2026. And it's not a fight that I got to see again, but I'll watch again. And I think that Crawford is going to whoop his ass again, okay? That's it. That's all I got on that. Jamel Charlo say he been out in Hawaii. He said he been out there for about a month. I guess he's vacationing with the fam. And he looked like he was at some type of gathering somewhere, one of those low wide gatherings and stuff. And some young bulls was out there. Young men came up to him. It's giving him suggestions on who he should fight. And I believe they said Boots. All right. And so he said Boots, all right. He called Boots out. Do I think we're going to get that fight? No. Boots ain't finna get in the ring with no Jamel. And I don't think Jamel going to get in the ring with Boots. I don't even know when we're going to get a fight from Jamel and Jamal. You know, they do more. We see them more on live than, you know, in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So salute the young men. You know what I'm saying? So salute the brothers. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what else I got? Yeah, that's all I got, y'all. Y'all comment below and let me know. Do y'all think a colorist thing is a thing? Do y'all think it's one-sided? It's always the dark skins hating on the light skins? Or do y'all believe me when I tell y'all that it's some underhanded, sneaky shit with the light skins hating on the essence of on other more highly melanated women? Come on, let's keep it real. Cause you know, talk to me. Tell me how y'all feel. Y'all think it's all BS? That's cool. Y'all think I'm talking jibber jabber? Let me know. All right, would y'all want to see this Terence Crawford and this Canelo fight? How y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment below. Let me know what y'all think. I miss you guys so much. Have a blessed day, blessed evening, blessed morning, blessed night. You know, and stay great. Peace.